Oppose corruption, Ho Chi Minh. Extract from statement published in 1952. To wage a revolution is to annihilate what is bad and build what is good. We wage our revolution to annihilate the colonial and feudal regime and build a new democracy. Though the colonialists and feudalists are annihilated, the evils left by them still exist. Our revolutionary work is therefore not yet completed, because these evils still undermine and sabotage the constructive work of the revolution. There are persons who are enthusiastic, faithful in struggle. They neither flinch from dangers, hardships, nor fear the enemy, thus they render services to the revolution. But they have some power in hand. Unconsciously, they become proud, luxurious, indulge in corruption, waste, and are bureaucratic, and thus they do harm to the revolution. We must save them, help them restore the revolutionary virtues. Some people say they serve the fatherland and the people, but in the material point of view, they fall easily into corruption and waste, and harm the fatherland and the people. We must educate them and lead them to the revolutionary path. Corruption, waste, and bureaucracy are the evils left by the old society. They spring from self-interestedness and selfishness, and from the regime of, quote, exploitation of man by man, unquote. We want to build a new society, a free society where all men are equal, a society where industriousness, thrift, integrity, and righteousness prevail. Hence, we must wipe out all the bad habits of the old society. The army men do not hesitate to sacrifice their lives, and our compatriots do not spare their sweat to save the country. The fighters devote their lives, our compatriots their work and wealth to the government and the party to wage the resistance war and reconstruct the country. This is also a form of democratic centralism. The government and the party entrust the officers with the right of commanding the army men and make use of money in the resistance war and national reconstruction. The duty of the cadres is to take care of and love every fighter, value and save every cent, every bowl of rice, every work hour of their compatriots. At the same time, the fighters and the compatriots have the right to oblige the cadres to fulfill this task, and the right to criticize those who do not fulfill it. Democracy is to rely on the force of the masses, to correctly follow the mass line. Hence, to be successful, the movement against corruption, waste, and bureaucracy must rely on the force of the masses. By the masses, we mean all the army men, all the workers in the factories, all civil servants in the public services, etc., and the entire people. As in any other work, only the mobilizing the masses, implementing democracy, making the masses understand and participate enthusiastically in this movement shall we be certain of succeeding. The greater the participation of the masses, the more complete and rapid the achievements. The task of the masses is to participate enthusiastically in the movement against corruption, waste, and bureaucracy. The fighters contribute their labor and the people their wealth to fight the enemy and save the country. Corruption, waste, and bureaucracy are a kind of, quote, internal enemy, unquote. If the fighters and the people strive to oppose the enemy from outside and forget to fight the enemy inside, they do not fulfill their task. Therefore, they must participate enthusiastically in this movement. From the highest level downwards, we must as one man unite our forces to succeed in this movement. This success will help us strengthen our solidarity and further raise productivity. It helps our cadres transform their ideology, heighten their consciousness, become permeated with revolutionary virtues, and enthusiastically serve the army men and the people. It helps purify our power and makes it worthy of the fighters and compatriots' confidence and sacrifice. It will help us fulfill the plan of the government and the party to increase production and practice thrift and fully prepare for the shifting to the general counter-offensive.